What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. Now with this video, we're diving into Deathstroke Incorporated, issue number 1. And getting into this, we're seeing a different side of Slade Wilson. After suffering so many losses, he decides that it is finally time for a change. And he finds himself enlisted in an organization known as T.R.U.S.T. And what they are doing is taking down heavy hitter villains. Finding this new purpose in life, hoping that he can find some kind of redemption. Now, this story is written by Joshua Williamson, pencils are Howard Porter, and the inks are the same. And with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into issue number 1, this thing is just freaking action-packed. Picking up in a random little village, everything seems to be super kosher. Everybody is friendly, everybody is nice, but we have an undercover agent. A woman sitting here covering herself up, trying to blend in and look like some kind of tourist. But she knows right off the bat that something is off with this place. Something is just not right. And inside her earpiece, she has Toyman 2.0. And what he is letting them know is that his hypothesis is that it's a Hive drone training center. And then we have Juliette Ballantine, the director of T.R.U.S.T. With her and Toyman back at HQ, they're kind of quarterbacking everything that is going on. And with them having a confirmation that this is a Hive site, what they want to do is be able to capture the new queen. If they can capture her, bring her in alive, that is the overall goal. That way they can make her pay for all of the crimes that she has committed. Now our undercover agent, she wants to do this kind of by the book to try to play it low, not draw attention to them. But Deathstroke, he has other ideas. And his idea is to come in guns freaking blazing. And we see him start loading the populace full of lead from his Gatling gun. And as he starts unloading everything on these people, bees start popping out of their bodies, the skin turning into a husk. And we learn that our undercover agent is actually Black freaking Canary. And with her using her screech, she decimates tons of these bees. And as they look around, Slade Wilson, he's dealt with Hive before, and this is something new. This is something that he hasn't seen before. This is something more than just some kind of training center. And by all appearances, it looks like Hive is using these people as incubators, an advanced nanotechnology that's converting their organs into weapons. And as they make their way through the town, they come to a house with white picket fences, completely untouched, looking like a prime location. And so we see Deathstroke and Black Canary make their way inside. As they make their way inside and they go into the kitchen, this is where they're met by the Hive Queen. Now Slade, his immediate thought is, I'm just going to unload on her. But Black Canary, trying to go by the book, saying that they need to bring her in alive. But as they go after her, she spews honey all over the place, sending them shooting down the hallway. They run into the dining room. This is where they find the family that lived here. And they are completely taken over by this nanotech. They have turned into literal bees, and we see the father's head explode and bees come pouring out of it. Now these guys are fair game. And with Deathstroke blasting away, they grab the queen as quick as they possibly can, and they tell Toyman to drop a bomb, drop some arsenal directly on top of them. Bring the freaking pain. And as they make it outside of the house, we see it completely go up in flames. Having a drone strike land directly on the house, this place is nothing. And with the queen now in their custody, with her getting a quick boot to the face and knocking her out, Black Canary does her screech, and it blocks out communications just momentarily. And Black Canary really wants to know why Slade Wilson is here. Why is Deathstroke working for T.R.U.S.T? And he lets her know, after messing with her a little bit, trying to say that he's dying, which isn't really the case. But the true reason is that everything that he has gone through, everything that he has done in his past, he doesn't feel like he deserves a good life. He doesn't feel like he deserves to just ride off into the sunset. And the only time he has ever been truly happy is when he is hurting people. For so long, he has been riding the middle lane. But now he is finally starting to decide that it's time to choose one side or the other, good guy or bad guy. And T.R.U.S.T gave him the opportunity to try out the good guy role. A challenge, something new for him. And so what he wants to do is just to try this out, to see if the hero role really fits on him. He feels like he owes this much to his family at the very least. Now Black Canary, she's about to discuss why she is actually here, the true reason of what brings her here. But before she can get that information out, the comms come back online. And with this mission being a success, they get their evac. With a drone coming in low and fast, they both shoot a grappling hook up to the sky, and they are flying out of here. And that's what's going to take us to T.R.U.S.T headquarters. And we have the director of T.R.U.S.T right now having the queen locked up, possibly even being experimented on. There is something much deeper and much darker going on at play here. They appear to be working with Director Chase and the DEO, with Director Bones. And so this very well could tie into everything going on with Darkseid, with everything going on Earth Omega, because there is something very sinister going on. With them trying to recruit all of these individuals, these heroes, it appears that they want to manipulate them in some fashion, to use them and bend them to their will. That if they can get Deathstroke, if they can get Black Canary, the possibilities is endless. They could get the Justice League. They could find themselves with a whole arsenal of heroes unaware of the alternate agenda. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think this is a great opener. You know, this is very Deathstroke. There's tons of bullets being fired. There's tons of bodies getting stacked, but we're also seeing a different side of him. A side of him that's lost everything, and he's trying to find some kind of purpose in life again. After a lifetime of hurting people, after a lifetime of being a mercenary for his family, he's decided that the best thing he can do is to try to be a hero. Even if it's something he fails at, he feels like it's something he needs to at least attempt at. And I, for one, am 100% on board and ready to see where this goes. And with Black Canary being here, we can only assume that this is going to intertwine with everything going on in Checkmate. And we're seeing a little bit of that inside of the Justice League. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content we have coming out, and until the next breakdown.